Rensdijk. This is an area close to where I grew up, and we have Rachel here from Virginia. She has to rock the shades to protect her eyes, and she shows us how this porcelain rose comes in here, and it's a lamp with oil for people to place as decoration and to enjoy this beautiful accessory at home. So this is borosilicate glass, laboratory glass like Pyrex, so I can put it directly in the flame without it exploding. You wouldn't want to put a beer glass or any other type of glass right in the flame because of the stress that's in the glass. It would crack, explode. We don't want that. So the moment I am heating up small portions of the glass and I am pushing that glass towards the inside, and I'm making like a small tripod for the porcelain rose to sit on. And I need to get the triangle just right so there's enough room for the rose to sit on it so that it doesn't wobble. And then I have to do 3 more to fix the rose in place. On the top thing. Yep. And there's no chemical reaction between glass and porcelain. I couldn't like melt them together. This is just mechanically fixed in place. And I have to make sure that the points that I'm pushing in towards the middle go in the right directions so that the rose doesn't wobble while I'm working, because I'm going to have to turn this on the axis and continue to spin it, and it's not good when it wobbles because it could then fall out. So I have to check and make sure all of them are touching the rose. And it's in place. There's no clink, 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 so it's good. And at this point I have to get the flame really hot because I'm going to melt this front piece and close up my glass here. As you can see, there's a little bit of stress in my rod here. A little piece broke off in the flame.
Yeah.
That's also a reason for the glasses. This really bright white light that y'all are seeing, I don't see at all. It's completely filtered out, and I can see through the glass, and I can know what's hot and whether it's all equally the same temperature. So now it's completely closed off. I'm going to heat this small waste here and pull off the excess glass on the front so that I have a spherical object. I'm going to start pulling this away, but I have to be careful. If I pull too quickly or in the wrong direction, there will not be enough thickness of glass, and it would be a very weak sphere, and we don't want that because it needs to be able to survive normal life. When glass is cool, it always wants to be round, so I just have to heat it correctly and it pulls back on itself. So I have almost the shape that I need. It's a little too flat, so I just heat it up here. Not as much direct heat. And it's all timing and temperature. Pretty round form, and I need a little opening at the top since it's an oil lamp, otherwise you can't fill it up. So I'm just going to heat up this point on the front. I need to make sure I get the middle. And I pull the glass out. superheat just the front, and I'm gonna blow it out. It sounds like I'm shooting somebody. And sometimes you get a little bubble. Bubble trash is what we call it. Which is not good to breathe in, so hold your breath. I just need to open it up a little bit more. And sometimes glass whistles. Now I need to remove this handle. So I have this metal one here. I'm just going to heat up this section here and pull off the excess glass. And then there'll be one more on the bottom here. Hello, hello. And gravity is my friend. And I just push that in to have a foot so that the sphere doesn't roll off the table. I cool it off in the frame, as weird as that sounds. And there's our oil lamp with the porcelain rose on the inside. And it'll take about 10-15 minutes for that to cool down to room temperature. So I just set it over here. A lot of glasses you have to anneal afterwards, but because it's borosilicate, it withstands the stress better, and I can just let it cool down to room temperature. So that's our product here, and that's what I do every day.
Rachel focuses 90%, was it?
Yeah.
On the porcelain roses, who are manufactured here. It's a signature, like a signature dish. I always like to compare it with food. These are the oil lamps with the rose, those two components, the lamp and the rose, make the oil lamp. And this is what Rachel is focusing on. And she just mentioned it's older than...
It's older than me.
It's older than Rachel.
This company is 31 years old, and they created this design, and it's copyrighted, so can't make it at home. This is what I do. You should come visit and see and buy them because we only sell them here.
Where can people find you and find the rose in the oil lamp?
We have a online website, Greiner Glass Manufacture. We sell the oil lamps online, so check it out.
And I also just figured out, because I'm not home that often, that they started a jewelry line with glass and bracelets in the store, and there are so many other nice beautiful things to look at and to find from an area like this, from the green heart of Germany, where the one and only Nine comes from. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this insight of the glass manufacturer Greiner and what happens here in Thuringia. Check it out in the future. This is the oldest toy for kids, so you can play for hours. It's called the water double, and back in the days it was in a glass bottle, and nowadays it's in the plastic bottle. Oh. So push it in. Oh yeah, need some power to put it in, and then the devil dances in the water. How cool is this? Everything is made out of glass from the manufacturers here. It's all handmade. Little black devil. Purple with orange. Variation is big. Kids can play for hours with it.